Everyone up here has a good reason for wanting to do the recall. They have their own individual stories and their own individual thoughts on why Victorino needs to be out of office. And I'd like to let each one of them give you a little introduction of who they are and why they want to recall Victorino.
Aloha, my name is Napua Hu'eo. I've been a tireless advocate for all different types of issues here on the island of Maui over the last couple years, more specifically looking at some of the environmental tragedies occurring on our island. And so I just wanted to encourage everybody as speaking points as you go out to get signatures that there's a lot of different reasons why we want to recall Mayor Victorino. It's not just exclusive to the mandates and the lack of logic in creating all of these mandates. But we want to touch on all of the injustices that are going on here because everybody on Maui is affected by his bad decision making. And so one of the largest reasons why I'm here is because of his continued perpetuation of bad ag and his condoning of mahi pono and their agricultural system that is completely backwards. They continue to divert water from East Maui to farm in the contaminated Central Plain, which is absolutely backwards. Some other reasons that I've been called to recall Victorino has been his management of the houseless issue and his lack of ability to create solutions for our unsheltered residents on Maui. He's continued to lie to our unsheltered residents and community, explaining that he's not going to sweep them and then show up the next day with full Maui Police Department force to sweep them. He hasn't been able to reroute funding to organizations that are actually effective. He continues to send county monies to the agencies and the organizations that have proven records of failure in trying to help our houseless. So that's another reason why we want to recall Victorino is that he doesn't have the ability to fix the houseless issue. Another thing I wanted to note is that he committed reckless spending of the CARES Act fund. I don't know if you guys know this, but $67 million came into Maui County and he spent it in 2 months. There were multiple amounts of COVID-related nonprofit organizations that were created that cooped all of these funds. And these are all third-party people and organizations that are associated with the county. So quintessentially, the county brought in all these CARES Act money and then funneled them to third-party organizations, people that previously worked for the county, created these nonprofit organizations to hand out food boxes at the food drives and do things that are very ineffective as far as strengthening the health of our communities. Handing out food boxes of food that's not organically grown food is not helpful. So we want to monitor, and if everybody could look into that, his misspending, that's a big point that I wanted to make. Other than that, we want to recall him because he's attempting to vaccinate our children, which is very not pono at all. So just some initial thoughts. Wanted to encourage you guys to touch on all the different reasons why we want to recall Victorino, not just specifically the mandates, but his horrific management in general. And that's about it. Mahalo nui, and thanks for assisting and going out to get signatures and encouraging all your friends and family to do so. Aloha.
Aloha, everyone. Good morning. I wanted to be here today for the parents with children. We are fighting for their future. So I want to recall Victorino because our children shouldn't be wearing masks, and our children should not be subjected to experiments. And Victorino should take that box of pediatric vaccines and send it right back to the White House. So that's why I want to recall Victorino.
Aloha kako! Peace be with you. Welcome to the first ever Hawaii State Mayor recall. I give honor to the sovereign nation of Ko Hawaii Pai'aina, Kingdom of the Hawaiian Islands. For there would not be a Hawaii State recall without the overthrow of Queen Liliuokalani in 1893. To this day, such oppression brings pain to the hearts of many Hawaiians who wish that justice be truly recognized with the deoccupation of Hawaiian Islands from its state of belligerent occupation. Our rights come from God and not from the statutes of governments or kings. Let us remember our duty as children of the Creator to nurture one another and to uphold laws of truth and righteousness. We gather here today with our united causes of action to recall Mayor Victorino with a lack of confidence in his leadership due to certain identifiable violations of policy and character. These violations were identified by the community as consisting of, but not limited to, the Civil Rights Act of 1964, the Nuremberg Code, violations of the federal common rules of informed consent, which come in 3 forms: full disclosure of risk, the risk must be comprehensible language, and no coercion. Please be courageous and share the violations that you see as well. Go to recallvictorino.org and contact us with your comments, because this recall stands as a community claim to the violations of our public servant in public office.
Tell us.
Sure. Aloha, everyone. My name is Brett Sherwood. I'm representing an organization called For Our Rights. And my reason for being part of this recall is that we are no longer in a state of emergency. Where's the emergency? If you look around right now, it's been 18 months. These emergency proclamations have been continuously renewed, and our mayor does not have the authority to continue to do that. So we need to recall him from office based on the fact that he is violating, him and Governor Ige are violating Hawaii revised statutes regarding our public health emergency laws. So that's really important. We're no longer in a state of emergency, and we need to treat this as if it was a flu or any other thing, and we need to learn to live with it. There's early treatment available, and this mayor is in violation of a number of laws. So let's remove him from office. Thank you.
Aloha, everybody. My name is Bianca. I go on Facebook as Freedom Pianaka. I'm kind of everywhere. I really want to share my story. So I am a mom of 2 beautiful keiki. I was, up until this week, a teacher of the keiki at Kihei Charter. I fought for my students to make sure that they did not get the illegal fingerprinting that is being sold to Mark Zuckerberg, everybody. The keiki are getting fingerprinted, and guess what? The parents don't know. So it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. And I was the one that said, don't enter my classroom. You do not have parental consent. We are in charge of our keiki's education. We need to continue to be in charge of our keiki's education. So this week, I became a homeschool mom. This week, I bought the entire curriculum from kindergarten all the way to 6th grade. Why? My doors are open to teach the keiki that are coming out of our schools, because this mandate is getting pushed. Now, I want to recall the mayor because he was never there behind me as a teacher working in our community, working with hundreds of students. So yes, I want to make a change, and I want to recall this mayor, and I want to make the change yesterday, not today. This change started yesterday. So please stand with me and get the signatures and support this, because why? It's for you guys, and most specifically, it's for our keiki. So I am standing to recall the mayor because there needs to be a change. So please stand with me. Aloha.
My name is Deb Marr. I'm a grandmother of 4 children that I'm no longer able to see because of these vaccine mandates. I'm here to support all of the children and my grandchildren, and I think the mayor is dividing our families, and we can't allow that. We need to all stand up and recall Mayor Victorino.
Hi, my name is Stacy Reba Khan. I'm the mother of 5 children. My kids are homeschooling and not playing sports. My son should be doing preseason soccer right now. He's 16. And we have a government at the very top that is not protecting our constitutional rights. Okay, it goes to Governor Ige. He's not doing his job either. Okay, who's next to protect us? Our mayor. Okay, he's not going to protect us. He's not protecting my children's freedom of choice. So it's Mama Bear's time to stand up and clean this house. Freedom of choice is my mantra, and I think we need to stand up for all of the children here on Maui. And we don't have a Papa Bear that's caring for his flock, and it is very, very obvious. Time to recall him. Thank you.
Perfect, Stacy. Thank you.
All right. Aloha, I'm Sarah. I'm a Kurdish American. I don't know if most of you are familiar with that, but we are the largest displaced people on the planet without a nation. Once your rights are slowly taken away, you cannot just get them back. That is not how it works. I'm here just saddened, I guess, at the division I'm seeing between the community. Such a beautiful place, Maui. This is a civil servant here that we've elected. He's not working for the people. He's not listening to any of us. He's not willing to hold a meeting. He's willing to see people like Bianca, nurses left and right, lose their jobs rather than come together in community and have a discussion, which would bring us further together so we can learn as community. So I'm here to just say his time is up. He's not doing his job, quite plain and simple. Thank you.
I'm gonna hit the pause button for a second. I want you guys all to reflect. Think about 2 years ago, 2019, October 20th. What are we, 20th? What were y'all doing about 2 years ago? Right now, probably sitting on the beach, picnic. I think there was a swell in that weekend. You were probably surfing, baby shower, shopping, breathing, fresh air. Kids getting ready, soccer game, T-ball. I don't know what's going on right now, what season. Normal life, just 2 freaking years ago. Fast forward, look at this dystopian reality we're in right now. The other day at my business, we wrote out a whole bullet point of factual items that are happening right now that are squeezing this community, the small businesses, the kids, the mandates, the masks, the the domestic international travel, all of the global items of things that are oppressing us and squeezing us down right now. It's mind-boggling. I support this recall 100%. I'm going to give every calorie, every minute of the day to support it. I have a business in on the south side in North Kihei called the Gym Maui, my kind of CrossFit. I want to tell you, I was privileged to sit about 1 week ago. Was it a week ago? 10 days ago? I sat on the 9th floor with your mayor, Mr. Mike Victorino, along with his attorney, his chief of staff, and his press secretary right next to him. I had him for an hour and 5 minutes. I left after that hour and 5 minutes with mixed emotions. I walked right out this door right here, sad. My heart was in my stomach. I was sad, and the next breath I was enraged. And the next moment I knew that I was going to apply every ounce of energy I could to this recall. I saw a man that said to me straight in my eyes and communicated to me a complete disregard for every one of you's rights, your privileges, your hearts, your values. He spoke of you all as second-rate human beings. I could not believe the words I saw from this grown-ass man say to his constituents about how he regards your choice and your position on these mandates and how your children. I challenged him on all these mandates, and it struck a chord with him. He flew out of his chair. We got him in tears. We had some words. We calmed it all down, but I tell you what, we left all there knowing that he has absolutely no regard and no care for your rights whatsoever. The complete culture of ignorance and disregard for all your rights that's happening up right there, it's systemic. Work damn hard on this, guys. We got an uphill battle, guys. We're about to climb Mount Everest right now. This is going to be damn hard work. You guys are going to need to work tirelessly. You're going to need to pull more volunteers in here, and you're going to need to work day and night, 7 days a week to make this happen. We cannot fail, guys. We cannot fail. We got to work our asses off. Please come see me in North Kihei. See me today if you want help, small businesses. And the other fearless lionesses and lions that have worked hard to pull this together right now, I commend you. This is hard work. And for those of you that just want to show up and get in line and so on, and think there's some system that's just paid and manufacturing all this is hard work, guys. This is loading your truck up at 5 a.m. shit. This is working hard. This is trips to Walmart and Costco and Home Depot getting this stuff done. We need more help. We need more help. Every sliver of time you can do and give to us, please do. See the ladies that sign up for more volunteering work. Sorry to suck the oxygen out of the room. Have a good day, guys. Aloha.
My name is Sheila Walker. I'm the truth talker here on Maui, and I, along with this gorgeous team of patriots behind me, filed the petition on Thursday to recall the mayor. We are stepping up for our rights. We are standing in truth. I'm a nationalist, I'm a patriot, I'm a constitutionalist. I'm doing this because I believe in our Constitution and I believe in our First and Second Amendment rights. And I will fight till my death to maintain our rights and to protect our children. Thank you, and that's exactly why I've decided to run for office. We need more normal people in office. Anyone can do it. We need more normal people on the school board. So that's what we're going to work on, and that's how we're going to go forward. So thank you, team.